This video is going to just demonstrate how it is programmed that it will go to each one of these inspection points based on the holes that is in the pockets. Those can be entered into the application right from the drawing. So we got a program to go to here, which is the center of the fixture first. That's the start position, and that's also the origin of that particular part. Then it'll do the inspection points, come back to the origin so that the system knows where it's located so that it can go to the next origin of the next part, which is the center here. And then it's going to do that inspection point, and so on all the way around, and then back to the origin again, so that the system knows where it is in relationship to the fixture. Then it's going to move over here. On this one, we deliberately made the origin at the lower corner so that you can demonstrate that it can be anywhere on the part that you can set up your origin. So then it's going to go to the origin, then it's going to move to first inspection point, second, third, back to origin, and then to home. So moving to the start position, which is the center of the fixture, and it will also inspect that location as well, which is the origin of that part. Second inspection, third, fourth, fifth, and then back to origin. Then it'll go to the origin of the next part, which is the center, which is an inspection point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the origin, then to the third part. Again, the origin is the lower corner. First inspection point, second inspection point, third inspection point, back to the origin of the part, and now to the load unload position. Speed has been compensated just to allow for the demonstration. In this segment of the video, what we've done is we've loaded the parts into the respective nests on the fixture, and we have 3 positions programmed at this particular time for the demonstration. The center of the fixture is determined as the start position, and then it's going to go to this part, this part, this part, and then back to home. Each one of these points that have a hole in it is pre-programmed, and then once it does that, it's going to move to here at the origin of each part. So the origin of this part is the center. It'll move to that center, take an inspection point, move to the respective locations that's been programmed, move back to the origin of the part so that the system knows where it is in relationship to the fixture. Then it'll move over to the origin of the second part, then inspect that point as well, and then move to the respective locations programmed for the data. Then it'll move back to that origin again, just to know, so the system knows where it is located. And then it'll move to the origin of this part over here. Again, the origin of this part is the lower left corner. We made that deliberate so that you could demonstrate that you can set the origin of your product anywhere on there. Then it'll move to the respective inspection points, collect them, come back to that origin, and then at that point it'll go back to the load position. Getting ready to hit run. Going to the start position of the center of the fixture, which is also the origin of that part. It will take an inspection point, inspection 2, 3, 4, 5, back to the origin, over to the origin of the second part, take an inspection point as well. Inspection point 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the origin, then to the third part. Lower left hand corner, inspection point 1, 2, 3, back to the origin, and now to the load unload position.